Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 105th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. The only podcast. We're so glad you joined us. I didn't have time for anything. It was the only podcast. Get ready for that level of effort for the whole show. We're so glad you joined us, and we do appreciate your support so very, very much. You can, of course, keep up with us at blcpodcast.com, and please drop us a like or a follow on Twitter, Facebook, X, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Why not? Please rate us on your favorite podcast platform and tell your friends. We also have a Patreon, which is patreon.com/blcworld. And we are, of course, broadcast on the Pop Culture Pros Network. Check them out at popculturepros.com. Now it's Fred. See, I just did. There's no time to write anything. So welcome to the show, Fred.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here on this gracious, glorious day. Glorious. It's so glorious. And I would also like to see if our buddy Allan, OTB, thinks it's such a glorious day too. Allan, OTB, how you doing?
Yes, I do think it's glorious.
Glorious.
First time in the history of the show that Allan's had more facial hair than anybody else on the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Just for the record, I had a shaving. So now I'm a younger man again. That's how it goes. Yep, no more. No more for me.
Naked face.
No, honestly, dude, I had to shave. It's so chilly on my cheeks now. But I had to shave. I accidentally shaved, but I wanted to shave because last night, Fred, let me ask you a question, Fred.
What you want to say?
This is a dumb question, and you're probably not going to answer it the way that I have experienced it.
I'm going to answer it.
Have you ever had to force a dog to vomit?
No.
Well, I have, Fred. I did right after our meeting last night.
I was like, well, I lost my dog.
Well, see, so I'm, as I get older, I continue to try and get a little bit wiser. And my stupid fucking dog, Maggie, R.I.P. eventually, she's not dead yet. Some days she'll die.
Would have been if I was there.
I was real close. Decided last night that like she was going to tear into the trash can and get, those pads that come under like meat, like chicken and like the absorbent pads, right?
Yeah.
And she decided, delicious, tastes just like chicken. I'm going to eat the whole thing. And she did it with the grace of a ballerina because there was not a spot on that thing. And so I was like, shit, what do I do? I'm going to what am I going to do?
Chew the shit.
She chewed the hell out of it. And she's a stupid dog. I love her, but she's stupid as shit. And so I was like, what do I do? Holy shit. Is she going to die from this? Because if she is, I'm going to have to it's a whole
might
thing.
Not be able to pass.
Yeah. So they were like, well, if it just happened, all you have to do is force your dog to vomit. All you have to do, Fred.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Force your dog to throw something up. So, and I was like, well, how the hell do I do that? Yeah, right. No, you can't do that. You can't stick your fingers down the dog's throat. It doesn't work that way.
No, bite them off.
No, what you do, Fred, and for the listeners at home, this is
I already know where you're going with this.
Where? Oh, I don't think you knew. It doesn't have any. I'm not regarding sticking something up their butt.
Okay.
Which is where I feel like you're going to go with it, which is not how that works. No, not at all.
You're going to take your finger.
No, oh God. No, what you do, listen, if you ever dog vomit, you take 1 teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide per 10 pounds.
Yeah.
force it into their face somehow, and then make them run around for about 10 minutes so it bubbles up inside of them. I swear to God, this is what it said. And so, like, and thank God for my lovely wife.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't make a dog drink hydrogen peroxide, which you cannot, you cannot do that. It was like, put it in some bread, like soak it in some bread, and then make the dog eat the bread. And my dog is stupid, but also not that stupid.
Yeah.
Like eat this delicious wet bread. She was like, nah, dog. Like, no. So, like, Shayna balled it up and like stuck it down her throat. And then it was like 10:30 at night, and then I went outside and played catch with her for about 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, lo and behold, miracles happened. It came up. Enough of it came up that I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you get.
That's all the hydrogen peroxide you get today.
Yeah, I was like, no. And well, then, but see, then, okay, so then a whole new issue started, because then it was like, is she done with vomiting? Yeah. Because, like, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know how many times a dog can vomit. How many times can you vomit, dog? She's sitting over here beside me. But yeah, it was disgusting. It was one more than you expect, motherfucker.
Yeah.
rough. Yeah, it was a rough night. Great job, Allan.
So rough.
Terrible. Boy, but yeah, so that's what I got to do for fun last night.
Delicious.
It was delicious. But she's alive. It's stupid the things we do for animals and people that are just literally trying to kill themselves at every turn. And I'm like, shit, I gotta go save her life again.
Yeah, again. I gotta go save her.
Like, here we go. Well, Fred, let me tell you something that didn't save my life, Fred. Other than that, have you ever heard, and Allan, I'll ask you this too, and I don't think you know, I feel like if one of us, if between the two of you, the one who's not going to know it the most is going to be Allan. But I mean, you never know. You know some things, Allan. I'm not, I'm not, you're a guy. Fred or Allan, do either one of you know what a portmanteau is?
Sound like German cheese or something.
Portmanteau.
Das Portmanteau. It's a vegetable.
Allan, any idea?
It's a vegetable.
It's a vegetable.
What if I give you an example of a portmanteau?
Sure.
How about animatronics? That's a portmanteau.
Animatronics, okay. Like animation and electronics.
Animatronics is like
electronics,
a robot. A robot in Disney World.
A portmanteau, other than driving me insane, is a word made by blending at least two words. The new word combines both sounds and meanings of the original, like glamping, which is glamorous camping.
Allan. Yeah.
You say glamorous cramping? No, scissoring is just one word. So that's just still a word. Athleisure, which is athletic plus leisure.
Right. So it's like golf.
How many drinks do you have, Allan? I've seen Allan reach on all different sides of the screen and pull out a different drink.
He's drinking yogurt.
He reached from like the left and pulled out something, and then he pulled something from the right, and then from the top of the screen.
And then I got a milkshake.
It got stuck in his mustache. Like, I just finished milking your cow. We don't have a cow. We got a bull.
Yeah. Oh no. So yeah, those are driving me crazy because I feel like there's so many of them.
Right.
They're just killing me, man. I didn't realize that carjack was one.
Yeah, I guess.
Would you care to guess what the two?
I was about to say, okay, car.
Yeah, car. You got that one. Nailed it. Where's the ding, Allan?
What about CarMax?
It would be hijack.
That's correct.
Yeah,
that is correct. Great job.
So hijack is the root word.
Right, car plus hijack.
Yeah.
We all know what chillax is.
Yeah. Is there one with three words?
Let me find one.
Ooh.
Let's see. Frenemy, you know that.
Yeah.
Fortnite. I did not know Fortnite was one. Fortnite is a combination of 14 and night.
Yeah. Because it took 2 weeks for the supply
to come up with it.
No, for the supply chain from the forts.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for some.
Fortnite. That's what
I don't really see any that are.
it means. 2 weeks.
3 word.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
All right, so let's find a 3 word.
Portmanteau.
Portmanteau.
That doesn't really count. Chortle, which is chuckle and snort toll.
All right.
Snortle.
That's what it says. I don't see any that are 3 words.
What about snook?
Nuke.
Yes, that's sneeze and puke.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I used to. I had
Yes,
one.
it does.
I used to verp.
You fart and burp?
No, verp, vomit and burp.
Oh, okay.
Like verp. Yeah. When I smoked cigarettes, I used to take a Schmidt.
Oh, there was one right in front of us the whole time and we didn't even notice it. And the one that I feel like we should have automatically known. Turducken is a 3 word.
There you go. Turducken. Yeah.
Turkey, ducking. Wait. Turkey, duck, and
Chicken.
I don't know. Turkey, ducking, and chick.
And chick.
What about meld? That's a mix between melt and weld. I didn't know that.
Meld.
And pixel, I didn't know that was a mix between picture and element.
No, that's a
Did you know
stretch.
that?
That's a stretch.
That's what it says. What about stagflation?
Stagflation.
Stagnant inflation.
Stagnant and inflation. Wow, Fred. You're really good at putting words together.
I know my words.
I mean, hey, I'm not by any means like trying to
I know
make you
my
feel bad.
words.
That's amazing.
Stagflation.
Which Fred? Whoa, look at that. Thanks, Biden. Fred, the thought of portmanteaus brings me to tonight's new segment that we're debuting. I know you've been waiting with bated breath for this, Fred. Get ready. It's time for the Black Lincoln Collective's famous, why not, Suprisolugues.
What's Suprisolugues? Yeah.
Suprisolugues. And what Suprisolugues are, Fred, do you want to try to describe it or do you want me to do? Suprisolugues is a portmanteau. Allan, would you like to guess what it is a mix of?
Oh, Suprisolugue? It's like when you're taking a grumpy and you look down on the toilet.
No, it's a portmanteau.
Oh.
So it's 2 words put together.
Well, that would be one too. Like,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
surprised.
shit my pants.
Asshole?
Maybe. And
Let's see.
and dead air.
I don't know, Freddie.
Okay, a Suprisolugue is
Is
we're
a mix.
surprising you. It's mixed, yeah. Of surprise album.
Surprise.
We're all doing monologues tonight.
Oh, we are?
Yes. Yeah, we are. You are
Damn
too.
it, that's what happens when I don't show up.
That's right. Surprise log. Surprise log.
All right. Suprisolugue. I thought it was just like, you go to the bathroom and you look down and you're like, oh shit, look at the size
you
of
rich.
that log.
All right, so I'm giving you your surprise monologue right now, Allan. So what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, who aren't Allan, yours is all 3. It's all of that.
What?
Yeah, it's a monologue, bitch.
What?
Yes, and so Fred is gonna read a monologue. We know what this monologue is, and we're just gonna get you to read.
Right.
We're saving you some trouble here. You just have to read it dramatically. Fred is going to do a monologue, and we have to guess what movie it's from. And then I have 2 monologues, maybe 3, shorter ones, that you guys are going to guess what movie it's from. And of course, tweet the show with #Suprisolugue. It really does sound like someone like when you turn the corner and all of a sudden you shit your pants. It really does sound that way. And I mean, and honestly, that's kind of what's happening to Allan right now.
Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm supposed to read this monologue.
Yeah, we'll let you. We won't make you go first,
Right, yeah.
because
Yeah.
I mean, I can go first. I can read it.
no. We
I know
want
how
to give you
read somewhat.
All right. Well, if he's volunteering to go first, I say
No.
go first.
No. Freddie can go first.
I'll go first because I have a few. So
Yeah,
that way, I have a few Suprisolugues. So you guys, I'm gonna read the surprise log, and I would like you guys to try and guess what it's from.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it pulled up. Okay, ready? Surprise.
Set. Go.
We were in a bar in Saigon, and this kid comes up. This kid carrying a shoe shine box, and he says, "Shine, please, shine." I said, "No." He kept asking, "Yeah." And Joey says, "Yeah." And I went to get a couple of beers, and the box was wired, and he opened the box, fucking blew his body all over the place. And he's laying there. He's fucking screaming. There are pieces of him all over me, just like this. And I'm trying to pull him off, My friend, that's all over me. I got blood and everything, and I'm trying to hold him together. I'm putting the guy's fucking insides, and they keep coming out. And nobody would help. Nobody would help. He's saying, "I want to go home. I want to go home." He keeps calling my name. "I want to go home, Johnny. I want to drive my Chevy." I said, "With what?" "I can't find your fucking legs. I can't find your legs." And I can't get it out of my head. A dream of 7 years. Every day I have this. And sometimes I wake up and I don't know where I am. I don't talk to nobody. Sometimes a day, a week, I can't put it out of my mind. Drunk. Scene. Surprise log.
I don't think I've seen this movie, but I want to see it now.
I feel like you have seen this movie, and I know for a fact that Allan's seen this movie. But I only picked movies that I know Allan.
Is that Major Pain?
No, it is not a comedy.
I got no legs.
Is it Platoon?
Close. You're like
I know it's a Vietnam.
You're in the same neighborhood.
You're right.
It's more less centered around a platoon and more centered around maybe one person.
Right. Oh, that's Apocalypse Now.
No.
Close still. You're knocking on the door, but you ain't coming in.
Jesus. Oh, damn, it's that one with Ben Stiller. What's the name?
No, it's not the one with it's not Tropic Thunder.
It's not Tropic Thunder.
Okay.
No, it's a classic.
Oh, Full Metal Jacket.
No, again, you're getting close. Yeah. This is a really hard game, right? I can't wait to try and guess Allan's. It is from Rambo: First Blood.
Oh, yeah, that's right. God damn it.
That's why I attempted to do my Sylvester Stallone voice.
Yeah, I knew it was. I thought it was. It sounded more John Travolta.
I know it did. I knew it always does. Oh,
I'm trying to put my friend Joey back together.
I'm like, whoa, Sandy. It's Grease Lightning. It's Pussy Wagon. All right, I have a really short one. Do you want me to read my really short one? Then Fred can go, and then I'll read my other one. Okay, this is also from a very popular movie. Okay, and you will. There's no way. If you listen to the words, you will absolutely get this.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I have to figure out I have to get my voice. People of Eternia, I stand before the great eye of the galaxy, chosen by destiny to receive the powers of Grayskull. This inevitable moment will transpire before your eyes, even as He-Man himself bears witness to it. Now I, Skeletor, am master of the universe. Yes. I feel it. The power fills me. Yes, I feel the universe within me. I am part of the cosmos. The power flows. It flows through me. Of what consequence are you now? This planet, these people, they are nothing to me. The universe is power. Real, unstoppable power. And I am that force. I am that power. Kneel before your master, fool. For you are no longer my equal. I am more than man, more than life. I am a god. Now you will kneel. Kneel. Okay,
that's Transformers, right?
Transformers Beast Wars.
Dark Side of the Moon, yeah. Dark of the Moon.
Nailed it. Literally, that was the worst monologue because it said the whole thing, and it said both the two main characters and the name of the movie in the monologue.
well, you said People of Eternia. That was it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my sizzle reel when I become an actor.
I think mine's gonna be pretty easy. You'll
All right, let's hear
I think
it.
he'll really get something.
I am Citizen Kane.
Me, red leather, yellow leather, red leather. Okay. All right. Here we go. And action.
See,
Rehabilitated. Well, now let me see.
Andy Dufresne.
You know, I don't have any idea what that means. I know what you think it means, Sonny. To me, it's just a made-up word, a politician's word. So that young fellas like yourself can wear a suit and a tie and have a job. What do you really want to know? Am I sorry for what I did? There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. Not because I'm in here or because you think I should. I look back on the way I was then, a young, stupid kid who committed that terrible crime. I want to talk to him. I want to talk some sense into him. Tell him the way things are. That kid's long gone, and this old man is all that's left. I got to live with that. Rehabilitated. It's just a bullshit word. So you go on to stamp your form, Sonny. Stop wasting my time. Because to tell the truth, I don't give a shit. And sing.
Suprisolugues. Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
I knew you should.
Well, because like you started off with an excellent Morgan Freeman voice,
Yes,
and
you
then
did.
just like mine went to Sylvester Stallone, yours went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you can do a really good Morgan Freeman for like an extended period of time,
for like 10 seconds.
but the character took you away. All right, Allan, it's your
All
turn.
right. Okay.
I appreciate that you spent all this time not reading.
I didn't read it. No, I didn't read it.
I'm going to let you do it, and then you're going to guess, even though you will know.
Oh, yeah.
You can guess what it's from.
Okay. Let's see. And scene. I
That's
imagine
the
right
end.
now. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second.
And action.
I imagine right now. Okay, now that ain't gonna work with it.
No. Try again.
I imagine right now you're feeling like a little bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole? I see it in your eyes. You have a look of a man who accepts what he sees but expecting to wake up. Ironically, that's not the truth. Do you believe in fate, Neo? I know exactly what you mean. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel. You felt it in your entire life. There's something wrong with. Oh,
Nope.
I gotta scroll down.
Nope. Yep.
Wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. This is the feeling that's brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It's all around us. Even now in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on the television, or when you're taking a grumpy. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. Is this the world you've been pulling over your eyes blind from the truth? That you are a slave, Neo? Like everybody else, you were born into bondage, into a prison that cannot taste, see, or touch? A prison for your mind? Unfortunately, nobody can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there's no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed believing whatever you want to believe. Or you can take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more. Follow me.
Scene.
And see.
He's got a flat line.
No, I think he knew what was going. I think Allan was ready, but he's waited his whole life for that role, to play that role
Yeah.
of Morpheus.
Morpheus. I hated
See-
it didn't bring him back.
You were, see, Allan, as a fellow person of color, you can do that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't play a black guy. There were a couple we were looking at last night, and it was like this one is about racial harmony in the South, and it's like from a black. I was like, nope, can't read that one. I was like, well, we tried. All right, I got one more, and then we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. This one's probably gonna be a shit show, just so you know. I tried to do it because so I wanted to really, again, so Allan, just so you know, and so the listeners at home know, one of my coworkers who may or may not be listening, I don't care if he is, was like, hey, you should totally become an actor. And of course, I should not. But I thought, what an interesting opinion of his. I got a face for radio, exactly. And I asked for kicking. So I was like, what an interesting idea that is. I should totally somehow learn, get my range going. So I was like, I'm going to pick 3 monologues with 3 significantly different accents and try to do them. So get ready for this one. This is going to be the shit showiest one of all. Oh, I'm going to mute myself for 1 second just so I can find the accent in my head.
Here we go.
And for that now, and thank you very much. My life fades. My vision dims. All that remain are memories. I remember a time of chaos, ruined dreams, this wasted land. Most of all, I remember the man we called Max. To understand who he was, we have to go back to the other time. See, I fucked it up. When the world was powered by the black fuel and deserts sprung great cities of pipe and steel. Gone now, swept away. For reasons long forgotten, 2 mighty warrior tribes went to war and touched off a blaze which engulfed them all. Without fuel, they were nothing. They'd built a house of straw. Suddenly, their machines sputtered and stopped. Their leaders talked and talked and talked, but nothing could stem the avalanche. Their worlds crumbled. Cities exploded. A whirlwind of looting and a firestorm of fear. Men began to feed on men. On the roads was a white line nightmare. Only those mobile enough to scavenge, brutal enough to pillage will survive. The gangs took over the highways. I lost it again. Waging war for a tank of juice. Good, brave men were battered and smashed. Men like Max, who ruled the highways in the name of law, who became a lover, a husband, and a father. And with the roar of an engine, he lost everything. His woman, his child, his world. He wandered out into the wasteland, and here he would learn, amid the dark wreckage, that the fire which burns in the heart of man will endure. Hope survives might. That's my attempt at, I'll let you get it. You should know what it is.
That's Mad Max.
It's actually very close.
Road Warrior.
Mad Max 2.
Yes.
The Road Warrior.
Road Warrior, okay.
And my attempt
3, you should have done it. Who runs Border Town?
I can actually probably do that one. See, Allan, that's right in my wheelhouse. That doesn't show my range as an actor. Anywhere from really creepy voice to John Travolta voice to sort of Australian accent. That's really my wheelhouse.
We had this dude at work, man. Like, fucking dude was a giant. You know what I'm saying? He was like 6'3", like 250, 300 pounds, just like a big dude. And I had saw that movie for like the first time. I saw it for the first time like late. I didn't remember that scene, and I saw it and I came back to work and like the 2 dudes got mad at each other on the line. We was in the kitchen cooking and 2 dudes got mad and he was like, shut up. What was his name?
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster. Yeah, he said, shut up, Master. Master Blaster. Who runs Border Town? So hard. Oh my God. I had just seen
funny.
that. I was just pictured that little dude right on top of him.
Oh, yeah. Who run Border Town? Master Blaster.
Say it louder.
Yeah. Fred does that one good. He should have used that.
Master Blaster runs Border Town.
So, Fred, after that, would you hire any of us for acting? I definitely would hire Allan.
I would give you guys like maybe
Viagra
like
commercials.
deodorant commercials.
That's what I was aiming for, is Viagra commercials.
Sure, for sure.
Sure
deodorant.
I want to be in a Peyronie's disease commercial
Yeah,
where I just stand in a bunch of carrots and they're all bent. And I'm like,
and you're trying to stretch them back out,
I'm like,
right?
oh, my carrot, be right. No one, I can't please anyone with this carrot.
No one loves crooked carrots.
What kind of slaw will this make? A failure slaw.
Crooked slaw.
The slaw of disappointment. So,
That's a title right there.
Yeah,
I know, right? I was just sitting here thinking, like, okay, for somehow that's going to be in the title.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Well, thank you guys for listening to our amazing monologue. Surprisalogues. Don't forget to tweet the show. #Surprisalogues.
If you want us to see, if you want us to read any surprisalogues
send in
that
your monologues.
send in your monologues.
Preferably ones that make us do an accent because we're
Exactly.
so gifted. We're such gifted voice actors.
Say it louder. I was going to do the one from A Time to Kill.
Should have.
I didn't think it would be appropriate.
Just always have it. I almost did the one from Independence Day.
Jake Brigance. The president's speech.
Yeah, just for fun. Just to fuck with Allan. I thought that would be funny.
I got chills. I got chills when he gave that speech. I saw it in the movies.
Yeah.
Man, I got chills. I was like, okay, go ahead, Bill Pullman.
You got chills. They're multiplying.
Yeah.
And you're losing control. Because the power you're supplying.
Power of the past day.
It's electrifying. Gotta go. Okay, sorry.
I can do
It's
all
real
the
pussy
Arnold
wagon.
ones.
You know, dude, I looked for lots of Arnold. Not a lot of monologues in Arnold.
Yeah, no, that's not a lot of monologues.
I'll be back.
Right.
I'll be back, Bennett.
Yeah,
He's
I
dead
will
tired.
also-
Yeah, I let them go.
Not a tumor.
Did you guys ever see that? What was that movie where he was like, it was supposed to be like his real acting? It was like not Megan. It was something where it was like him and his kid or something.
He's got that show.
Talking about?
The new one, the one that he's a special agent.
I don't know. No, I watched that. I think I watched that one.
That one's actually pretty good.
Yeah, there are no Arnold.
No, he
Schwarzenegger
doesn't have
monologues.
many.
Let's see. Here's Arnold Schwarzenegger's speech.jpg. Nope. I guess what? It's just a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like, it's not the tumor. All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to chat with my agent. And we'll be right back. I'm sure we just booked so many commercials, Fred. Yeah, well, you look for the Black Lincoln Collective podcast on a Viagra commercial near you. We'll be right back. Playing doesn't work. The Black Lincoln Collective podcast has got something for you, bitch.
Yeah, it'll be like in Lethal Weapon when the daughter did the commercial and it was rubbers.
Oh yeah, it was rubbers. How much makes one of my rubbers?
Yeah, Riggs was like, I thought it was a good commercial. He's like,
All right, we'll be right back if we are back. No, if we're gone.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
The new episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast just dropped on blcpodcast.com. You want to come to the bathroom and listen to it? Sure.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast, the only podcast for gays and gays in rest area bathrooms. This is the #1 rated podcast.
Get that finger out of your ear. You don't know where that finger's been.
Welcome back to the 3 different areas of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast, broadcasting to you from different places, but at the same time.
We're triangulated.
Yeah, that's right. We triangulate your balls into our mouths. Nope. All right. Well, we're so glad you're still here. Welcome to the 105th edition, part 2. No, I don't think we're going to do that.
B.
The only podcast.
105B.
The only I do like that as our tagline. Black Lincoln Collective podcast, the only podcast. The only podcast. One.
No. Period.
The only podcast. People are like, what? I'm like, you can't prove us wrong. It's fake news if you say there are other podcasts. It could be anybody. All right. Well, Fred, it is that time again. It's been months and weeks and hundreds of episodes since you last. No, that's not true. Fake news. Since you last gave us some hot and sexy, hot off the presses, Fredline. Brought to you by Bang Bro.
Bang Bro. You got it, bro? You got it, Bang Bro.
Bang Bros, if you need us for your commercials, just hit us up. I'll use a stunt dick. Stunt carrot.
Fredline news number 1. So, Matt, you know I always, either in my Fredline news, I'm talking about animals.
Sure.
Or I'm talking about
Butts.
people.
Yeah.
Well, this time, I'm going to talk about both of them.
Yeah, those are usually the things that make the most news, animals and people.
At the same time.
At the same time.
So, a Japanese man, only known as Toko, has spent $12,000 on a life-size costume to make him look like a dog.
Wait, now dogs are smaller than people.
Hey, Japanese people are smaller than people.
Oh, well, that's true. Okay, put that on a
So yeah,
allergic mouth. What?
This is
the camera.
This is the real like dog man
or man dog.
Man dog, yeah. Man, I would go with man dog.
I would go with man dog.
It rolls off the tongue better.
It sounds sexier.
So yeah, and like
most honorable man dog.
He's got 30,000 YouTube subscribers. That's what we should advertise with. We should advertise with man dog.
With man dog.
With videos of him playing tricks in his backyard, doing tricks in exchange for dog food.
Do you know how to make your man dog throw up? Fucking pieces of bread soaked in peroxide.
Choke him out. No, I mean it's crazy.
So he eats dog food?
Yeah,
is that what you said?
Like,
so he does.
He does tricks and
what kind of
treats.
Okay, it's impressive. Like in my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe we need to check this out.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's impressive if a dog can do a trick. But if a person dressed as a dog does a trick that a dog does, that is not as impressive to me. If I'm like, sit, and he's like, oh, okay, well, let me grab this chair.
It looks like
not that great.
He looks like a weird, border collie. You know.
Okay, what is his name for the listeners at home?
It's Toku. T-O-C-O. T-O-C-O.
Man dog.
Toku.
Oh, there it is. Toko Man Dog.
Toko Man Dog.
Wow, he does look like a dog.
I told you, it's like a weird looking. It looked like a stuffed dog.
It doesn't look like a real dog. You're right.
Yeah, it looks like that dog died, and then.
Okay, Alan's got him up. Japanese dog man. He Googles. It does. It looks like he stuffed his dog and then tried to live inside of it.
And then got inside of that.
So what does he look like in the suit?
I don't know.
He's very little.
Nobody knows.
Oh, there he is.
I told you, he's a tiny man.
He looks like a Japanese dude.
Close your eyes, picture a Japanese dude. There you go.
Well, here's another guy who became a dog. Here's another guy who became a dog, and this guy's fat.
They all get together and sniff each other's butt.
Look at this guy. Now, tell me this guy's not fat. I can't even look at this. There's Toku. I'm leaving. Hold on, I have to accept all their bullshit. There's Toku the man dog. Okay, we got him. Where's the other fucking dog?
Get out of there, Leroy.
Where's the Wilford Brimley dog? Because that's who it looks like.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Rutro.
Diabetes.
Is he
He's
in a
in the
cage?
cage. He's in a dog cage.
He's in a dog cage.
He's in a cage.
He's taking
Yeah,
this
of course
shit
he
too
is.
far, man.
Where else would he be? He's a dog man.
Look at that.
That fat fucking dog.
That is insane.
I just can't. I can only see him as like I see this chin and.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Well, what a life he lived. What a life for Toko the man dog.
It's insane.
Okay, well, so yeah, I don't really think I have any questions at this point about that. Well, no. Do you have any more to tell me about?
No, that's it.
Right.
I mean, there's nothing to tell other than
There's nothing.
you know what I'm saying? That's all you can do about
I'm
it.
gonna watch. I want to subscribe.
So number 2.
If you want to see more about Toko the man dog, or want to see other men treated like dogs, Bang Bros.
So a man tries to ride a bison who has bedded down in a national forest park.
This one all.
This is gonna go well for him.
What do you think? What do you think happened to him?
I feel like he probably got killed.
No, he didn't get killed.
No,
But he got thrown around. He got thrown around pretty good.
Want to see a man have sex with a bison? Bang Bros. He wrote it in a different way.
That's Bang Bros. So
Bye, bro.
yeah, that's all I have for that one because I mean it's just
self-explanatory.
What do you think is gonna happen? Self-explanatory. What do you think is gonna happen?
I don't really know what would happen. I didn't think it would be that. I thought that the bison would be much angrier.
Now my next article, number 3.
Fredline news. Fredline number 3.
I only picked this one because of the wording of this article. So in the town of Holland, and I think this is like upper New York, somewhere up there.
Okay. In the north of New York.
Yeah, a 36-year-old man was arrested by the sheriff's department for operating an illegal marijuana dispensary in the parking lot of the former carriage house, which is a restaurant.
Right, I've heard of the carriage house.
Right. So the deputies were tipped off when a suspect tried to sell pot to people working in a nearby garden, not knowing that they were working for a drug rehabilitation facility.
See, that's just market research. That is just, you've got to really learn your market.
Right. So the sheriff had a warning. He said, if you think this is the place to be breaking the law in that manner and dispensing drugs to possibly children, even adults who shouldn't be having this stuff, you will find a problem here. But the way they worded it, this guy was operating
in a small town.
Yeah, trying it in a small town.
You tried a small town.
But they said he was operating an illegal dispensary. This dude's just selling drugs.
Because dispensaries are illegal in New York.
Right.
Weed is legal. You can buy marijuana in New York legally.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
well, you know what? Give this man, give him a Black Lincoln Collective tip of the cap for his entrepreneurship. Yes.
He just selling drugs.
Yeah, he was like, fuck it. I don't really want to go get the permit.
Guy was arrested in restaurant parking lot selling drugs.
That's not yeah, I feel like they maybe overdid the headline there.
Right.
They slow news day. Like, man sells drugs at a restaurant. I just feel like if you're gonna do that though, was it mobile? Like, or did he like?
Yeah, he was out of his car. I guess.
The original food truck.
Yeah,
maybe
I was thinking it was like a food truck.
Yeah. Maybe he had a sign. You know what I mean?
Just said drugs.
Well,
totally not illegal dispensary.
Drugs. Yeah. I got my papers.
That's right. Well, good for him. I'm sorry that he had to go to jail.
He did. He went to jail.
Capitalism.
That's the slaw of disappointment.
I messed up, man. I should have after my first one, I should have led with this one.
Well, you can't lead with.
But I can't go back in time now, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you this.
You can't go back in time? You sure about that?
Want to go back in time?
You wanna go back in time? Here we go.
Bang Bros.
Yep. Fredline number 2.
Fredline news number 2B.
So people are saying that a zoo in China is disguising a man in a bear suit as their new sun bear.
Okay, hold on a second. Time out for a second. Just 1 second, okay? All right, listeners, you need to know this. We do not prompt Fred for these Fredline newses. We do not. Management has nothing to do with this.
They don't know.
None of us have. We never asked him to focus on weird animal people ever. Okay, continue on.
They just let me go loose on this one. So
we say, show us what you're interested in. He's like, people in animal costumes, obviously.
But no, for real though, like, there's this bear in China, and people are like speculating that this is the person inside of a suit. Now the bear will stand up on his hind legs and wave at people.
Take smoke breaks.
But if you got to look it up. Look it up real quick. Look it up.
Oh, I've seen it. No, I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's absolutely 100% a man.
It looks like a guy, man. Like,
yeah, there's no question about it in my mind.
That's a person, right?
That is 1,000.5% a person.
Look at
that. It doesn't even like.
She's got the flat butt, like.
Yeah, it's like. I mean, there's no way. It's waving like, "Hey, man, how's it going?"
Hey, I got that.
All right, Alan. Here, I'm going to show it to you so you can agree or disagree. Alan might know. Alan knows a lot about bears.
You know about sun bears?
I've seen a bear.
All right, let's see it. I've seen it on Berengarius 7. Alan, tell me, what do you think? Do you think this is a real bear, or is it obviously a man in a suit?
Does that bear have a beer belly?
He does.
Bear belly.
Look at that.
That bear has a beer belly.
That. I've never seen a bear built with that little bit of ass.
No.
The very fact that this is even a thing is like ridiculous. But is that what sun bears really look like? Because is that a real one right there?
I don't know.
Nah, that might be.
That looks like a weasel. That looks like a weasel.
Doesn't look like a weasel. Sun bears are dumb. All right, I'm officially mad at sun bears. Now that could be me in a bear suit. Just saying, it could be. It's not probably, but it could be.
Dude, it must be hot as fuck too, and that man's wearing that.
Yeah, hey. You gotta.
He's like standing on the edge of the cliff, like no bear.
Yeah, he's like that. No.
He's like talking. You can see his head. You can see the outline of his fucking head.
Because there had to be a bear in that cage, in that
Well, they turned him into the suit. So, I mean, where else were they going to get the suit? It's cheaper to buy it just to kill the bear and do it than to pay the bear.
The upkeep of the bear. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the world's smallest bear. Maybe it is a weasel.
Well, they had and I don't mean to get into Fred's headlines, but
no, go ahead.
In Australia, was it one of them countries that they gave steroids to a rat and they were selling it as poodles?
They were selling rats as poodles?
Yeah, they put steroids in it and it was giant rat and they were selling it as a poodle. I can't remember where was it at?
Oh my God.
Hold on. All right, how giant? I don't want to get in on this, but I'm in now. Okay, how the headline reads, Fredline News, Fredline number 4, is how giant rats were pumped with steroids and sold as poodles for $150 to unsuspecting customers in, anyone want to guess?
China.
Close. Not really. Brazil.
Brazil.
Okay, yeah.
Brazil, Argentina. So in Argentina, a man in Argentina had the shock of his life after purchasing 2 poodles, only to find out they were rats pumped with steroids.
How could you?
They got pictures of it, man.
They got
You can
pictures?
see the red face with the big head.
Oh yeah, dude, it's 100%. Okay, hold on. This is a very visual episode this week. I'm sorry.
my God.
Look it up. You play along with us at home. Look it up. There's a dog and there's a
Oh
fucking rat.
my God.
Oh, that's too funny, man.
What?
It's the only pictures they have. But that is 100% not a poodle.
No, it's not a poodle. That's most definitely not a poodle.
It's not the poodle.
Would you keep it?
No.
Why?
I wouldn't buy it in the first place. I have a
You got
turtle.
$150 for it. Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Was it 150 American dollars or 150 Argentinian dollars?
Well, it's still
I don't know what the
150
difference
for
is.
them. It's $150.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, $20.
Oh, pesos. 150. Okay. Does anybody want to guess how much American dollars 150 Argentinian pesos are?
37.
30 cents.
Allan is significantly closer. 53 cents.
Wow. Shut up.
53 cents. Now, in August of 2022, 1 peso was worth 0.0075 cents. Now it's only worth 0.0036 cents. Thanks, Argentinian Biden.
Damn.
You can go down there.
That's why they rioting over there.
Yeah,
Their
dude.
money, their money is
They're mad.
fucking dead. Done.
284 of their things is $1.
Damn.
There you go. Wow. That poodle cost almost 70 cents.
Yeah. Cheaper than
Dog food.
get them.
For 70 cents, I probably would keep it. If I'm being honest. I would totally keep it.
You want some 10-cent cheese?
And I'd go with it too. I'd be like, hey, check out my poodle.
Yeah.
Like it's no weirder than Yoko the dog man.
Jesus.
Like, this is a one of a kind poodle with its tail that is a rat. My poodle had sex with a rat, and now it's whatever those things we were talking about. It's a pro-man-toe, a portmanteau.
It's a roto.
It probably cost them more money for the steroids than the actual.
Roodle.
Yeah. Dude, how does that rat? Was that like the buffest rat in the world? Was that rat like, I am the Arnold Schwarzenegger of rats? And when he left, he was like, I'll be back.
I'm not a
Jack
poodle.
Yeah, I'm not the poodle. Get to the chopper. Anyway, so okay, is that all your Fredline news is for the week?
That is all. That's all I got.
Oh, okay. No more animal related stories.
No.
Next time, can we focus more on people? Actually, you know what? No, keep it going. I love it. I think it's funny. I think I should have.
Hey,
if I'd have known your
that fucking bear. How could I not talk about that bear?
No, you had to talk about that bear. I thought we were going to talk about and not to. And I know I don't want to, but it is timely. I thought we were going to talk about that boat thing in Alabama.
Oh yeah, I did forget about the Alabama boat brawl.
Allan, did you see the Bama Lamb boat brawl?
Yeah.
Man, that shit was crazy.
Dude, that dude swimming in, that was awesome.
Yeah,
The Diaz fight.
They was giving him nicknames like C murder. You know what I'm saying? Instead of C murder, SDA murder.
One thing you got to say, the freaking internet is relentless, and it's like undefeated.
Man, and that's kind of why I didn't bring it up too, because like people and black people, we making so many jokes about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
when in reality, it was ridiculously fucked up.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's on the precipice of a race riot. You know what I'm saying? That's
absolutely. Well, like the fact that
non-black people are treating it. You know what I'm saying?
Like the fact that people, like other white people who had nothing to do with that shit, jumped in,
help,
to quote unquote help.
Yeah.
It's real fucked up.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's real fucked up. There's just no way you can. There's no way to spin that.
The dude with the chair, man. I like him because he hauled out. They can't find him still.
They can't find him. Yeah, they can't find him. Yeah.
Like,
I saw like the press conference, and the sheriff was like, you know, the white dudes have been charged, and you know, they were like, and if you see the guy with the chair, we'd like for you to come in and talk to you. Everybody's like, what chair? I don't know what you're talking about.
Good. You know what? Good.
Yeah.
Because fuck those dudes, man. That's effed up, dude. Like, I get it. I mean, I could never.
I mean, they was in the wrong. They was 100%. They had their boat at the wrong dock.
Illegally, yeah,
illegally. So you got to move that shit out of the way.
And the guy asked them like 2 or 3 times. He just asked them nicely to please move so they could, because it was like waiting on like a big boat to come in, and that was like his spot. And they couldn't be bothered with it, man.
No,
I just think it's crazy, dude. It's crazy that we've gotten to that point.
People, shit like that happened to me at the airport. I went to pick my wife up, and like I pulled over to the loading or unloading zone.
Sure.
No, it was the loading zone. It's all the way over to the left against the curb. So I can stay there. You know what I'm saying? You can. And there's 3 lanes of traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Plenty of room.
The middle one is the loading and unloading zone. Like you only supposed to be here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you get
You know what I'm saying? You stop there, get in, out, whatever you're doing, and take the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So my wife gets in the car. This dude stops right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't pull out. And he was like,
that's why you got 3 kids.
Sir. Pull out game weak.
I've been there.
And I asked him politely, sir, could you move your car? You know, I'm done here, and I would like to. No, my son's coming out 5 minutes. I'm like, man, you can't be here.
That's
you know
great,
what I'm saying?
but yeah.
Like, so just pull up a little bit. I don't care. Just pull up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not my problem. Just let me get out. Yeah,
let me get out. And for like 10 minutes, we sit there arguing, and I got so fucking heated, man. Like I picked up my wife, and she'd been gone for a week, and I've been with the kids like for a week. I was like, dude. And finally,
the wrong time, bro. Yeah,
I started cussing in front of the kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? And my wife was like, "Calm down, honey, calm down." I'm like, "Fuck that shit. This about to get real."
Just
you know
want
what
to
I'm
leave.
I just want to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And finally, he fucking moved up. Oh man, like
he couldn't have done that. He couldn't have moved up 6 inches.
Yeah.
You know how you get them going?
Yep.
You tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I get argued, go fuck yourself, and they're like,
go fuck yourself. Yeah.
For that split second, they stop, and then you're like,
that's all it takes. Balance of power changes.
Yeah.
You should do an accent.
Fuck yourself.
You should do.
Yeah.
And it's like immediately what you do is when you know they're going to cock an attitude, instead of arguing back, you're like, go fuck yourself. And they're like, and they leave you alone. They do. They get in the car and they leave. You're like, all
Allan's
right.
words of wisdom.
Yep.
There you go. Brought to you by
when in doubt, tell them to go fuck themselves. My Bang Bros. Go fuck yourself. BangBros.com.
Yeah.
That's where Allan got his words of wisdom from. That's awesome. Well, so just for the record, we all side on the side of security guards.
Side of righteousness.
Right. And the side of
wrong,
the people who got wrong.
I mean,
dude, that's fucked up. It's fucked up that people didn't come to help. The obvious, like the security guard was getting assaulted.
Right. Yeah.
Like, period. Yeah. I don't care, race, whatever.
Right. Black, white, or whatever. Yeah.
Right. That dude was just doing his job, and those fucking idiots decided to be stupid as shit about it. That's ridiculous, man. That's just uncalled for. And honestly, I thought we were more civilized than that. But obviously, Alabama. So, Alabama. Roll Tide. That's probably what they were saying.
I see they did one of the things. They had a wrestling background. They did JR, like doing a wrestling commentary. In it.
It's like, oh my God, I've never seen it. Oh my God. Yeah. That's crazy, man. It's crazy, the stupid shit but so I wonder stuff about like that, where would we be as aware of that shit if it weren't for the internet? Like, because I feel like shit like that used to happen all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying it was right by any stretch, because I completely disagree with that, as we've stated multiple times.
That's what kicked off the civil rights movement, when they tried to march to Montgomery, and they crossed the bridge, and the news was out there, and they seen the police beating them people, spraying with hoses, taking the dogs on them. That shit was televised. That was the first time shit like that was televised.
Wow.
And that shit went across the nation. You know what I'm saying? That's what kicked off the movement.
That's what it takes, man.
No. That's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this shit gets straightened out. I'm glad that all those dudes got arrested.
I think
they're going to get it. No,
they'll change. It'll get worse.
Well, it only depends on which side you're looking at, Fred. Sadly. Yeah, I do agree that it's probably going to get worse before it gets better.
Dystopian Fred's coming out.
I know. Well, it's conspiracies.
It's going to be a real Oppenheimer.
Dude, I know that okay. I just have to say, this has nothing to do with it. That shit about the Oppenheimer challenge last week cracked me up. It really did, dude. I know it was just a one-off bullshit that we said, but hearing that, it made me laugh. It really did. I enjoyed the hell out of that. So listen to last week's episode. Listen to those dudes. What was the name of those dudes, Allan, that were the
Florida man on
No, not those dudes.
No. I'm sorry.
Well, they haven't given us. They haven't helped us with shit.
Cut that.
Yeah, cut away. Let me find it. Put It in the Books podcast.
Put it in the books.
Listen to the Put It in the Books podcast. Those guys are all right. We're going to have one of those guys on. They're going to tell us about our wagering that we should be doing on the NFL season.
Use the promo code BLC and you get 50% off your first deposit.
I don't think that's how it works, but yeah, dude, why not? Fuck it, 100% off your every deposit if you do it. If you use the promo code BLC. Hey, is that a lunchbox behind you, Fred? Did you put that painting up?
It is. I didn't.
Is that an 18 lunchbox? Oh, that's the one you found.
Yeah,
glorious.
Look at that. Oh,
look
Mr. T flexing his
muscles. Fucking great, man. Fucking great.
Yeah, but that's one of the old ones. That's when they had the chick in there.
Yeah,
it's one of the older. Yeah, it's one of the older ones.
Yep.
Oh,
I didn't put it up yet.
That's
I've been
okay.
lazy about it. I'm gonna put it up.
Okay. My wife was
when he paints the walls.
My wife graciously donated a painting, one of her masterpieces, to Fred for his studio, his in-home studio.
Did it have a name?
Nope.
Okay, I named it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Death Starry Night.
Oh, look at that. If you see it, Allan, you would understand.
Yeah, I got
someday.
it.
No, don't go get it.
That's too late. He's going.
Don't go get it.
Now we can talk about him.
Fred sucks. Fred, he sucks. He really, really sucks. He's great.
Yeah, Freddie is great.
Love him.
Oh, wow.
That's Starry Night. Yeah.
And that's good.
Death Starry Night.
Yeah.
Sun is shining in the clouds.
She's probably listening to the show, right? So, that was awful, man.
No.
It's all blobby and shit.
Yeah. She's not listening. That is pretty good.
It's good.
It's really good, actually.
He's gonna add it to his collection behind him, which is great. I like that idea. I like that you actually are like building your studio behind you every week.
Yeah.
By episode 500,
this is more junk. It's gonna be we're gonna start the Hoarders podcast.
Have a vacuum cleaner.
We'll call it the Call Your Purpose.
Yeah.
That'd probably be better than us. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. We are going to scoot on down the road and hoard us up some shit.
There you go.
Keep your dogs' stomachs not full of hydrogen peroxide, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Fucking diaper.
I don't know anymore.
Absorbent.
Put a diaper on your dog. Diaper that dog. Diaper dogs. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We love you.
I'll see you later.
You would think I would prepare for what? BL Centronella candles. Shit. Good enough. Pretty good for me, honestly. That's what I started with a C. BL hydrogen peroxide. You can't see it, but I'm doing like that Howard Dean move. BL, see you later.
You can say BL CO2.
There you go.
Get your carbonation.
Enjoy. Everybody.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, it only gets worse the longer we go out.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here.
You know, Pepsi wouldn't be Pepsi without BLCO2.
That's right.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the men's side.
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.